And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And pitching here today, DJ Herz. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Herz with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Lifted in the air out to left. Hassel under it. Puts it away for the out. Andy Pajes the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Ball one there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering upstairs. This to center field. And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now one missed. Man at first, one away. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The throw to first, and they get the out on Smith. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the mound today, number 80. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 down. And now the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. Fastball is outside. Nunez playing up the middle at short, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. He circles the bases, 3rd home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense.
One down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 2nd game of the series.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Betts up with it. Fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Dylan Cruz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he chases a high fastball there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
He might want to steal.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Call makes the grab. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Herz back to work. Strike one. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way upstairs, ball one. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Mookie Betts. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Out to short. Tosses across to first. And Betts is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that's in the dirt. And that one lifted in the air center field. Young has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Slider misses outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Matt Mervis getting ready to hit. In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly, 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Robert Hassel III. Ground ball right side, Edman. Throws to first. That's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to second for 1. Oh, the throw is over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Line and a base hit into right. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the speedy catcher, Drew Millis. Fastball is outside. And there's a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And a ball evens the count. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup and 1 away. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a foul ball. Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
On the ground to third. Inning over. So no runs here. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Freddie Freeman. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's outside, and the count 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's Mookie Betts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's down and away. Out towards right center field. Cruz on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. In the air to left down the line. Hessel moving under it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz on the move. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaches, but can't make the grab.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jackson at the plate now. That's ball one. Cruz over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And now up for Washington, Matt Mervis. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jonathan Bolin.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one 95 to finish him off. Now here is Andy Pajes. On the ground to third. Jackson tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Tap to first. Freeman. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And now the switch hitting catcher, Drew Millis. Out to short, Betts. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Bunting for a hit. Bregman slings it across. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a quick out, number 1. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Up and in, and that's ball 1. This one high in the air to left center. Young sizing this one up. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Center field. Young settles under it. And that'll do it. So no run. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch is outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Now it's the DH, C.J. Abrams. Has grounded out a couple of times. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dylan Cruz. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's towards center. Pajes moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Freeman in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. Just misses with that one. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes a ball. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Clayton Beeter appears to be getting loose. Armstrong also getting ready. That one hit to right. Cruz settles underneath it. 2 down. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That missed inside. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. This to third. Bregman zips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. The changeup missing. 1-0. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. In the air, right side. He's got it. And there are two down. Matt Mervis digs in now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Call gets under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Sean Armstrong on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Back to the top of the eighth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Max Muncy. He swings and fouls one off. And that's way high. And 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at bat that Muncy can deliver.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. His ability to draw. Walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Victor Scott. Pajes, the next to hit, takes outside. Scott aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one drilled left field. Hessel going back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And that drops in for a strike. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One down, base is empty. A little bit low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Freeman steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clayton Beeter.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Bregman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 56, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And he gets Bregman. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell that had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now a move being made at second base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Ceddanne Rafaela. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Rips one to right. Holds it in on the run. And that is that. No runs. 1 hit. Daniel Susak, the new catcher now. Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Scott back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. That's a little bit low. Dylan Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tosses to first, 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's...
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Bailey Ober.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Nunez up to third on the wild pitch. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Hit in the air, right field. Reaches but can't haul it in. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Jackson in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Big spot here. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 70 comes on now.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
To third, Bregman. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.